Hi everyone, welcome to the very first video on this channel. I'm excited. And for today I chose to do the Booktube newbie tag. But before we dive into that, I should probably introduce myself a little bit. My name is Kat. I'm 18 years old. I'm in university and I study Latin and Ancient Greek. I'm Belgian, and so Dutch is my native language, which you may hear that it's not English. So sorry if it's bad, but I try my best. I think that's the most important things to begin with, so let's get into the questions. If you see me looking over here, I have my questions here, so that's why. Question 1, why did you start this channel? Well, I'm gonna be basic because I needed someone to talk to about books. I have friends who read, but they don't usually read the same things that I do, so it's hard to talk. And I mean, I can talk in Discords and stuff, but that's different than actually talking to someone. And I was also talking to myself about books, which is a little weird. So now at least I have the feeling I'm doing something when I'm talking. So that's the main reason. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? As I already said, I am Belgian, which means that I don't necessarily read in English. So, I mean, there is Booktube that is not in English that read other things, but for example, I can read stuff in Dutch or in French that isn't necessarily translated into English yet, or that never will be, which can be a new thing that I can bring to the table. Also because I am not like American or British, which is the majority of Booktube. I probably have a different perspective on things. Also, maybe my age. I'm 18, so I'm Gen Z, which there's a lot of millennials on here. I don't know if that matters a lot, but that's also a different thing that I can bring to the table, perhaps. Question 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I think finally not having to talk to myself anymore. But now I can talk to a camera and to people on the internet, and meeting other people will also be fun. And sharing my opinions without feeling awkward that I'm imposing my opinions on people. Because if you don't want my opinions, then just don't watch my videos, and you can always click away. So it feels a bit less. I shove my opinion in people's faces or something like that. Question 4. Why do you love reading? We're getting philosophical here. That's a hard question. I don't really know. I've read my entire life. I loved reading my entire life, and it kind of feels weird not to read to me. I think it's relaxing. I love discovering new worlds and meeting new characters and new people. Yeah, it really depends on the book also. Like, some things I read just to have a great time, while others I want to explore an idea or something like that. It really depends. Question 5. What book or series got you into reading? As I already said, I've been reading my entire life, so I can't really remember like the very first one. Um, but it really went ups and downs. So the last like big dip in my reading, where I was still reading, just not as much as I did before and as I do now. The one that got me out of that little dip was The Hunger Games. I really love that series. Still do. It's great. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Um, well, I guess how to do booktube. I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to figure out some stuff and get comfortable with this. It'll be fine. And then after that, maybe what to do a buddy read someday. I don't really have other big questions. So. Question 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think the hardest for me will be the idea that people that I know in real life will watch my videos and watch me talk about books. I don't know, it feels weird that like my family or my friends are watching me. And I think that will feel weird for a while before I get used to that idea. So. Question 8. When did you start reading? I already answered this one. I've been reading all of my life, so that's my answer. Question 9. Where do you read? Literally anywhere. When I'm at home, usually my bed or the couch, but I read on the train, I read when I'm waiting somewhere, I read at a desk, I just read everywhere whenever I have some time. Question 10. What kind of books do you like to read? Again, literally all of them. I read every genre, every age range also. I read also like graphic novels and comics and stuff. I really like those. But I think if to like pick one most read genre, that would probably be that would definitely be fantasy. I don't know what would follow. Maybe historical fiction. I don't know. But fantasy is like by far my most read genre. But I read a bit of everything. Question 11. What does your book collection look like? That's hard to show. I can show you my book collection that's here. If you want to. So this is my book collection that I have here. Not these 3. These are library books, but the rest I own. Those are not all the books that I own. I have a lot more at my parents' house, but those are not only mine. Like we read, like my entire family reads those, and I use the library a lot, so that gives me a huge collection of books to choose from. So my collection is a bit all over the place. I can't really show you one collection. So that was the last question. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know when I will be posting my next video. I have to figure out some stuff. I'm currently working on a reading vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing reading vlogs or gonna do like wrap-ups or individual reviews for books or a combination of those. I'm gonna try out some stuff, see what I like. Also, I don't know how long that vlog is going to be, if it's going to be weekly or bi-weekly or just some random amount. And like how often I'm going to post, I also have no idea. I'm going to see what's doable. Also, I'm in university, so my schedule can be quite irregular. Like when sometimes they're very busy and sometimes it's not at all busy, and I've more spare time than I need. So it'll probably fluctuate a bit. At some point I want to make it really pretty and aesthetic vlogs, but that's gonna be a long-term thing. I'm gonna start by trying to get a bit more comfortable filming. I also don't really plan to edit this video, which you may have noticed. Apologies for that, but first want to be comfortable with the camera, and then we can worry about editing and being aesthetic and all that, just step by step. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye.